of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Heichel made it to 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. On the run, it's Moore. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And it's a bunch formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Blue Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And the Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. A shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Hand off to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here comes the bunch formation. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Barnett. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. Past the 45. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The offense will take their 1st hit out of the half. talk strategy here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He breaks free. Tackle made after a solid game will stop the ball for 31.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Duke. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Barnett. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, he remained tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks him.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's going to hand this off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the completion made. He's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. On a punt out for the first time today. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. completion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short in the first down.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Pump near the sticks. It's Moore. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Blue Devils are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So, with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Buying time, moving to his left. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will tie the game here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quick throw to the left side. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Moore.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Tracy. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking for some space. It's Moore. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have
touchdown, Blue Devils. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Barnett. That's caught. It's Smith. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Campbell. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
And Duke has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Barnett. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, deep. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. To throw, it's Barnett. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble to his left. Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Back to throw again. And they trap him for a sack. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Receiver in motion now. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
PHC is good, but still trailed. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Lining up Lions team does their job and secures the recovery. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Working clock with the ground game. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
The sure hands. It's Tracy. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Just a small game, looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw to the left side. Finds his man. It's Smith. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Pass caught. Can he get in?
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You're talking about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.